Hello, I'm Scott Rogers. I'm here with Kyle today for the second episode of Burn and Learn. Eric the Sucka missed this episode. Today, Kyle will be trying to pick a hole, and don't miss Drillicino at the end of this episode. And let's get started. Okay. So, do we have one that's ready to go here? Remember, we got to open up one end so that there's airflow. If you don't get airflow, it's going to implode.
Yeah, so...
Because something about the gases, they'll expand and contract.
So
sometimes it'll actually explode out the side, or it'll implode. Most of the time, you heat this up, it implodes. And it makes a big mess inside the tube, and you got to throw it away. That whole fucking thing, heat, just hot, pull it off. Heat the whole thing and pull it off. So you're being stingy with the flame, okay? You gotta get that stuff pulled. And remember, when you pick that hole, you're gonna turn it one direction.
And twist the 4mm one direction too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you twist it forward, that's the right way to go, I think. I think that's the way I was taught to do it. Forward. Well, I guess you can roll back and forth if you want. I mean, it's crucial to roll back and forth once you start doing production. You know, that's how you keep things evenly heated and stuff. See, everything was way too cold.
Yeah, that needs to get a lot.
You gotta be more aggressive, man. Trying to make friends with the glass. You want to kick its ass.
I'm gonna heat this thing up and tear it off.
See, I like that. See how it's all like really glowing? You know, you got to recognize those colors. Before you had some kind of an orange thing going. You know, that's not even hot enough. Look how that's kind of almost getting like more of a yellow. Or, I don't know how you would describe that color, but it's certainly not what you had before. Now you got a nice... Totally crap. Oh, that's okay. Look, you survived. Oh, that was so close. That's okay. You know what? Flame cut that. Flame cut it off of there. Okay, get rid of that piece of 4mm. Get rid of that piece of 4mm because that's you got rid of the glue. Okay. Now start up and heat up a smaller pond and try to scoop that out of there.
Okay. That was pretty close. Better than my
It was
try.
really close, and you got it really fucking thin. Okay, try to scoop that one out.
I think...
You got a flame. See, now if you'd have done that in the flame just right.
Oh. It's open.
Yeah, you kind of broke it open. But hey, it works. It's working. Well, it doesn't work because you really broke it, right? And you might get little shards in there.
That's true.
So we want to actually flame cut it. But you're moving forward. Okay, remember how I was telling you that when you go to flame cut, you can split the flame, the edge of it, with your 4mm?
Yeah.
Okay, and the edge of the 4mm away from the flame is going to shoot a little bit of that flame onto the... Can you see it there?
Yeah.
See how it goes out and around the 4mm from the edge of the flame?
Yeah.
That little bit of flame there coming around there, that's what cuts your hole. And so you heat your pond up and you pull that water until it's just so freaking thin, and you do it right there at the edge of the flame. And see how it came around there? Can you see at the bottom of the 4mm? Oh shit! It's so subtle, it's hard to see it. I'll pick one up and maybe you'll see.
I see what's going on.
Yeah, it's just a funky piece. You can go ahead and pull all that out. No, look, you've made a big old, that is so uneven. You gotta heat that even. So let's go and make a nice even heating and nice little point going.
Okay.
And then we'll flame cut. You know, it's a good thing Eric didn't show up today. That means you've kicked his ass 2 weeks in a row.
Is he not coming?
I guess he is actually being a suckatit, which means a nursing baby. See, that's all cold. Remember we were talking about viscosity? Yeah, you want to be more up on the heat scale, like you're way down at the bottom there. And what I'm talking about the heat scale is like when you're working with the glass, like you want to work with that shit when you're picking, you want it to be really hot. You can't be working with semi-molten stuff.
So I'm just gonna pull out that end.
Yeah, you're gonna pull that end out, you're gonna flame cut it. And if you want it to be, see you weren't turning it when you flame cut it. And then, so that point's just gonna be the direction that you were pulling, right? But if you were to be turning this thing, then it comes out straight.
Okay.
As long as you're pulling straight, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
we'll get there another time. I know you got the idea now, though. I saw it. You got the idea.
I got the cutting the flame down.
No stringers.
No stringers. Stringers are evil. They will mess you up. Wow, I really opened this up in a weird way. But it was kind of
opened it up, but you crashed, huh?
No.
No, not too bad, huh?
The crack, what happened was when I was opening it up, since there was a crack, it pulled off like the cracked glass.
Okay.
So
Well, you got lucky there. That don't count, so. Thanks for joining us for the second episode of Burn and Learn. Next week, Kyle makes a pipe, and we'll send you off with a Drillicino demo. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Love you, fucker. Alright, Drillicino. It's easy to do, it's really dangerous, and you can burn your house down real easy. Okay, start by heating this rod up. It's best to have a couple 4mm rods ready to go. You don't want to be fucking around when this thing's ready to come off of here. Hey, you might want to watch out, Kyle. You gotta think fast because this thing could fly off of here and throw hot pieces of glass everywhere.
Okay. That sounds...
Don't worry.
On my toes.
Look, I'm really fast, okay? I can put you out before you know it. Alright, take your color, swipe it on the 10mm rod. Keep it hot. We'll add some more color to it. You know, this is the scary part. Not for me though, because I don't care if I get burnt. Dude, I just burn and learn.
Just how it works on the show.
Oh, and trust me, if you blow glass, you're gonna get the worst burn of your life. It actually sizzles your skin. One of my favorite things to do if someone's in the shop and I smoke my finger is to get my finger under their nose before it stops smoking. You got to get a good connection right here, or guaranteed this thing's going to break off. I haven't done this for months. Just to let you know, I pull mine out by hand. Oh, this thing's going to break off of here for sure. Yeah. Right there's Drillicino. I'll pull off that last little piece. I wanted it to fly off of there. Sorry for you folks at home that wanted a flaming catastrophe.
It didn't happen.
Oh, it still might.
Oh, there's still a chance.
Oh yeah, there's still a chance.
So,
a good chance, because see, this little thing likes to break off here at the end, and that's the one that flies everywhere.
Okay. So it could still a possibility.
I'll do my best. Like if you really want to see me throw this stuff, I could just set this drill on high and just wait till it starts flinging molten glass and stringers and shit everywhere. Oh yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Full throttle! Oh shit!
Oh fuck.
This thing's gonna break off of here any second. It's gonna hurt too.
Oh.
Oh shit! That's almost how you do it. It's not supposed to go into a million little pieces. But you know, that's just because I got carried away. Like with that Drillicino, you never want to pull out a big old strand. And that's why I do mine by hand, is because you can't get the glass to fuse together as good as it can be with a drill. You do it by hand, you know it gets melted in right, and you pull it out. And I can make they put it in the sun here, probably see a little dark. I can make them this long all day long, and they don't break like that little one did over there, because all the colors and stuff are all fused together. This one here is about, what was it, like 4.5 feet or something?
Yeah, I'd say around there. That's pretty long. A bit longer than a car antenna, maybe.
Thanks. Thanks.